Okay, so today we're going to take one of the most common words in English and just completely pull it apart. And you might be asking, why? Well, it's to see just how much structure is hiding in plain sight and how a tool built for pure clarity, like the Simple English Wiktionary, can actually help us see it. So let's start with this big question. How much meaning can one simple word really hold? I mean, think about it. We use thousands of these words every single day, right? We don't even think about it. But what happens when we stop and put just one of them under the microscope? And the word we're going to put under that microscope today is byte. And to guide us, we're using the Simple English Wiktionary, a source that's literally designed to break things down into their most logical, most understandable parts. So really, this isn't just about the word byte. It's about learning how to see the hidden systems inside of any word. So where do we even begin with a word? Well, you start with the absolute first thing you ever learn about it, the sound, right? Before it has any meaning, before you can spell it, it's just a noise. So let's start right there with the sonic foundation of byte. Okay, so this might look a little weird, right? Like some kind of code. This is the International Phonetic Alphabet spelling for byte. Think of byte as a universal instruction manual for your mouth. It tells anyone, anywhere on Earth, the exact sounds to make. This is the word's core sound signature.
But here's where it gets interesting. Byte sounds exactly the same as byte, B-Y-T-E, the computer term. It's what we call a homophone. Same sound, but they live in completely different worlds of meaning. And that right there proves that sound alone isn't the whole story, not even close. Context is everything.
All right, so we've got the sound down. Now let's put it to work. We're going to start with its meaning as an action, as a verb. What does it actually mean to bite something? Well, the first meaning, the one that probably jumps into your head, is pretty straightforward. To use your teeth to squeeze something. This is that physical, direct meaning we all think of, whether it's people or animals. The core idea is simple: pressure from teeth. And the source gives a perfect example that just nails it. I'm afraid of dogs. I think they'll bite me. You see, you don't even need to think about that sentence. The meaning is instant, it's visceral, it's powerful. And that's the sign of a word that's doing its job perfectly. But wait, the word's job isn't done yet. Think about insects. A mosquito doesn't have teeth, right? But we still say it bites you when it pierces your skin. Now this is fascinating. We're using the exact same action word for two very different physical processes. One is squeezing and the other is piercing. So bite can be an action, but it can also be a thing, the result of that action. So let's switch gears for a second and explore bite as a noun. And this is where the logic of the language just becomes so incredibly cool and clear. The two noun meanings connect perfectly back to the two verb meanings we just talked about. The action of biting an apple creates a bite of apple. And the action of a mosquito biting you creates an insect bite. It's this perfect little cause and effect system, all contained within one single word. Okay, we're almost there. We've got the sound, we've got the meanings for both actions and things. So what's the final layer? It's grammar. How does the word itself physically change to fit into different sentences? This table here basically lays it all out for us. You see, bite is an irregular verb, which is just a fancy way of saying it breaks the normal rules. You don't add ed for the past tense. You don't say bited, no way. Instead, you get bit and bitten. This table is like the ultimate cheat sheet, laying out every single form so you can use it correctly, no matter what tense you're speaking in. So let's just recap. We started with a single sound, bite. And from that one sound, we found different actions, different results of those actions, and a whole set of unique grammar rules. All of that logical structure is packed into one tiny 4-letter word. It really leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? If all of this is hiding inside the word bite, how much more is hiding in the thousands of other words we use every single day without a second thought?